Welcome back to module 10.4. In this lecture video, I'm going to show you how to write the equation of a line given its slope and the point on the line. So we've done something similar to this in module 10.3 where the problem give me a slope and a y-intercept and I use the slope-intercept form to write the equation of the line. All right, so this is basically very similar to what we've done already, except this time I'm not going to give you a slope. I'm not going to give you the y-intercept. I'm just going to give you a point on the line. Okay, so how do I find the equation of the line? By given a slope and the point. So we're going to use a slope m, all right, and begin to write the equation in the slope-intercept form. Then we're going to substitute the x and the y variable in the form with a given point, the x value and the y value, solve for b, and write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. So sometimes sometimes it will tell me to write it as slope-intercept form. Sometimes it can ask me to write it as a standard form. So here it says find the equation in slope-intercept form. So my final answer got to say y equal mx plus b. All right. So the first thing first, use the slope given to begin to write the slope-intercept form. So that will be y equals mx plus b. Oh, sorry, let me turn that down. All right, that says y equal to mx plus b. M is already -1, so that's y equals -1x plus b so far. Step number 2, all right, use the point given to substitute. So the point given me is -2 comma -1, so I have an x value and a y value. So I'm going to substitute x value where the x is and the y value -1 where the y is. So once I substitute, my equation of the line should say -1 equals -1x. So put my -2 in the parenthesis plus b. Now we just solve for b. All right, so my right side, -1 times -2, this should become +2. So I basically have -1 equal to 2 plus b. So my b is already positive. Let it stay. Move the +2 over. Then I should get b equals -1 is -1. +2 come over, become negative. So b must equal to -3. So now final answer. Back to here, I already begin to write y equals -x, right? Y equal to mx plus b. So now my b is -3, so that would just be -x minus 3. So if the homework write something like this, asking you to type it in, then in front of the x, we will type in -1. You got to type in -1. Otherwise, it doesn't recognize the 1 if you just put a negative sign there. All right, for the b, we're just typing -3. Okay. All right, let's try again, okay? All right, slope is -3/2, so let's begin to write our slope-intercept form. Y equal to mx plus b. The next step, substitute my given x and y value for the variable x and y. So 4 goes right here where the x is, -4 goes here. So my equation now will look like -4 equals -3/2 times 4 plus b. All right, solve for b. If you want to put this in a calculator, you can. How we solve for b is the same thing every time. All right, simplify this term and then move it over to get b by itself. If you put in a calculator, I know this top and bottom reduce into 1 and 2. This should be -6 plus b. The other side is -4. So to get b by itself, move the -6 over. That should give me -4, still -4. -6 come over, become positive. So b equal to 2. All right, so once I got my b, along with what I already began to write, my equation of the line, negative 3 over 2x plus 2. Okay. All right, that's all it is. That's how we write it. That's how we find the equation of the line using a slope and the y-intercept. Now, let's see if you got good memory. What line has slope equal to 0? If I go back to 10.2 or 10.3, excuse me, I ask y'all to kind of try to memorize this. All right. Horizontal line, slope is always 0. Vertical line, slope is always undefined. So when you see this particular example, when you see slope is equal to 0, you automatically know you got yourself a horizontal line. So what's the big deal here? Horizontal line, as you can recall, always has equation that says y equal to a number. And what would that number be? That number got to be the y value, okay? Got to be the y value of the given point. Because remember, on the horizontal line, all the y values are the same. So maybe there's one point here, all right, on this horizontal line, x and y axis. All right, maybe there's one point, it says negative 4 comma negative 3. As a matter of fact, every single y value on the horizontal line got to have y value says negative 3. So that's why my equation of the line will simply just be y equal to that negative 3, the y value. All right. So just a quick brief lecture video on how to write out the equation of the line by giving a slope and the y-intercept. All right, that will conclude this video. Thank you for watching.